Episode 32, Unity Eternal. The manor lay in ruins, its oppressive presence replaced by an eerie stillness. The shattered remnants of the silent circle scattered across the ground like fallen leaves, their masked members unmoving. Evelyn and Eli stood at the center of the devastation, the essence shards glowing faintly in her hands. "It's over," Eli said, breaking the silence. His voice was heavy with exhaustion, but there was a flicker of hope in his tone. Evelyn stared at the shards, their warmth a stark contrast to the chaos they had endured. "Not yet," she said, her voice laced with unease. "The leader's last words, they warned us. We've only just scratched the surface of what the sanctums truly mean." Eli frowned, his grip on the crowbar tightening. "So what now? We destroyed the circle, didn't we?" "We disrupted their hold," Evelyn corrected. "But unity, the real unity the sanctums represent, hasn't been restored. We've been reacting to their manipulations, but maybe it's time we took control of the narrative." The essence shards in Evelyn's hands began to pulse, their rhythm growing faster. A low hum filled the air, rising in intensity until the shards floated from her grasp, orbiting her like planets around a sun. "What's happening?" Eli asked, stepping back as the light intensified. "They're resonating," Evelyn said, shielding her eyes. "The sanctums are calling to us. They're guiding us." The shards emitted a blinding flash of light, and the ground beneath them fell away. Evelyn and Eli found themselves in a vast, ethereal expanse, a void of shifting light and shadow. The air was thick with energy, and the shards hovered before them, their forms melding into a single, radiant sphere. A deep, resonant voice echoed around them. "Seekers, you have proven yourselves worthy. You have endured the trials, faced the shadows, and forged unity through your actions. Now, the sanctums reveal their truth." The light coalesced into a figure, an ancient, otherworldly being that radiated wisdom and power. Its form shimmered, and its features changed constantly, embodying the balance of all things. Evelyn stepped forward cautiously. "Who, or what are you?" "I am the Keeper Eternal," the figure said. "I am the will of the sanctums, the embodiment of unity. For centuries, the silent circle sought to control me, twisting unity into a weapon of domination. But unity cannot be forced, it must be earned." The Keeper extended a hand, and the sphere of light floated toward Evelyn. "The essence shards represent the balance of all existence. To restore the sanctums, they must be unified. But unity demands sacrifice." Evelyn's breath caught in her throat. "What kind of sacrifice?" The Keeper's gaze seemed to pierce her soul. "To wield true unity, one must give themselves fully to it. The sanctums require a guardian, one who will maintain balance for eternity. The choice is yours." Eli stepped forward, his expression defiant. "There has to be another way. We've come too far to lose someone now." The Keeper's form shimmered. "Balance is not without cost. The sanctums require a guide to ensure their harmony. Without one, chaos will return." Evelyn looked at Eli, her heart heavy. "This is why we were brought here. All of it, the trials, the battles, was leading to this moment." Eli shook his head. "No. You're not doing this. We'll find another way. We always do." Tears welled in Evelyn's eyes. "Eli, you've been my strength through all of this. But this is my choice. If unity is to survive, someone has to take the mantle." Eli clenched his fists. "If you go, what happens to us? What happens to you?" "I'll be part of the sanctums," Evelyn said softly. "I won't be gone, not entirely. You'll feel me in the balance we've fought to restore." The sphere of light floated closer to Evelyn, its warmth enveloping her. She reached out, her fingers brushing its surface. A wave of energy surged through her, and the shards merged into her being, their light radiating outward. Evelyn's form began to change, becoming ethereal and luminous. She turned to Eli, her expression calm but filled with emotion. "You'll carry this story forward, Eli. Tell the world what we've done. Keep the sanctum's balance alive in your own way." Eli's voice broke as he spoke. I'll never forget you, Evelyn. She smiled. And I'll always be here, in the balance we fought for. Goodbye, Eli. The light consumed her, and the void around Eli dissolved. Eli awoke in the ruins of the manor, alone. The essence pouch was empty, its purpose fulfilled. The air was still, but it no longer carried the oppressive weight of the circle's influence. He stood, looking out at the horizon. The world felt different, lighter, more alive. Eli tightened his grip on the crowbar, a bittersweet smile forming on his lips. You did it, Evelyn. We did it. Epilogue. Months later, Eli stood before a group of gathered townsfolk, sharing the story of the sanctums and the silent circle. He spoke of Evelyn's courage and the unity they had fought to restore. The sanctums became a legend, a tale of balance and sacrifice passed down through generations. And though the world moved on, those who listened to Eli's story carried a piece of Evelyn's legacy within them. Somewhere, in the heart of the sanctums, a faint light pulsed, a reminder of the unity forged through their struggle and the guardian who now watched over it for eternity. End of episode 32.